KaBAM! Oh my, the markets were bearish today. This is Mark the Meerkat suffering in for Des on March the 25th, 2015. Wow. For having not done much this week, it sure made up for it today. Markets just slammed down. Let's take a look here at the numbers. First, the SPY down 1.4%, the Dow down 1.6%, the NASDAQ down 2.3%, largest one-day drop in the last year. And then we've got the small caps also down 2.69%. Just got creamed. Okay, well, let's start to look here at the charts. First of all, the S&P, we're looking at the SPY here. KaBAM! Look at this, dropped all the way down here to the, it actually dropped below this lower support line. It comes all the way back here to October, and here, and this rising wedge, and just cracked that. That's pretty bearish on big volume, but it came right to the 100 period moving average. So some support there at the 205 area. Going to be a real curious to see what happens tomorrow. If we buy on the dips as we have before, or is this a crack in the ice? Let's take a look here at the Dow. You look at the DIA and KaBAM. Now again, that support comes all the way back here from October. Came right to it. Now it did break the 100 moving average, but not this support line. So some line of support. We'll see if it holds. Here we are, the Qs, man. KaBAM! It just busted down here, but it had been a little more bullish than the other markets. Even though here's the trend line, it broke the trend line, but right here to the 50 moving average. So that's a little bit higher line, a little bit shorter time frame. So we'll have to see. Again, this is the largest candle in the last year, first largest single way. Well, so what pulled down the NASDAQ specifically? Well, first of all, biotech. That sector just got creamed today. Many of the leading biotechs were down 4, 5, 6%. And oil was up almost over 3% today, but transportation went down. So that's another reason that we had this going on. Transportation stocks were down. And then the semiconductors also got unloaded again today. So between biotech and semiconductors, it played havoc on the Qs today, or the NASDAQ. And same thing with the small cap Russell 2000. Here's the ETF on it. Now it was in a rising wedge, but it had broken out above it. Now it's back down inside of there. It came too close to that support line. Again, it's been more bullish than the other markets. So let's take a look here. What's going to happen next? I don't really know, but what could happen? It could now find support here, and the market starts to buy on the dips on all four of these markets. Now this one again is at support line. If this ends up breaking down here, it could break down hard. This is what we call a death hook, in that it's in a pattern. It breaks out, takes this out, and then slams back down. So if they continues to fall, all right, it could be a nice healthy pullback on the markets. I know in my swing trade account I was up starting the day plus 3%, and now I'm down 1%. And yes, I had my stops in place, and those that hit them I'm now out of. So that's what we do in a market like this. We just set our stops at a level that's reasonable and that we can accept, and it's okay if we stop out, and it's okay if we didn't. Then we adjust them each and every night. Well, this is Mark the Meerkat suffering. Now you trade safe out there. Both Des and I will be on the road tomorrow, so no video on the market tomorrow. So let's see what happens next. Trade well.